if you have been diagnosed with hypothyroidism and you're scared and worried and maybe you even feel like everything's ending, I want you to watch this video. So I'm going to walk you through about what it means to be diagnosed with hypothyroidism, why it's not a life sentence, and my own journey with it to kind of give you kind of an insight of how I went with it as well. So first of all, it is definitely not a life sentence. So there are so many options when you start thinking about what you can do to manage hypothyroidism. You know, I was diagnosed when I was 22 years old. I am now 45 years old at the time of this video. And unfortunately, when I was diagnosed, there wasn't a lot of options as far as functional medicine goes. I was dealing with conventional medicine doctors, and I was really struggling with getting optimal care. So nowadays we have a lot more options. There are a lot more things that we can look at. So it is absolutely essential, first of all, to insist on a full thyroid panel. Then when you see a full picture, you kind of can have a better idea of the plan of attack, of how you approach it. Plus, you also need to consider lifestyle, sleep health, gut health, all these other factors that play a role. When we start addressing those things, the thyroid is so much happier. So it is not a life sentence. It doesn't mean you're going to be on thyroid medication for the rest of your life. I definitely was told that numerous times. Does not mean that at all. Maybe you do thyroid medication, but there's a lot of things we can do that can make your thyroid work much better, to where you definitely don't need to rely on thyroid medication and or you don't have symptoms anymore. So consider those type of things when you are trying to figure out, where do I even start? That's a great way to think about it, is what else can you look at that is going on with your body, maybe things that you can manage yourself outside of working with a practitioner like myself. What can you do to help improve your thyroid health overall? And that's going to come to a lot of lifestyle things. The other thing to also consider as well is you can put your thyroid so-called in remission. So I personally was, like I said, I was diagnosed at 22. Probably about 7-8 years ago was when I put my thyroid condition sort of in remission. I don't have symptoms anymore. It's managed very well. The only time I will have a symptom pop up is if I'm under an immense amount of stress. That's the only time. And you know, life happens, so that can happen for sure. But you absolutely can put that in remission, especially with something like Hashimoto's, where we have thyroid antibodies. You can reduce your antibodies and you can get that in remission, where you do not have symptoms anymore and your thyroid is functioning pretty well. And when you do have symptoms pop up, you know how to manage it. So that's absolutely possible. I did it myself. So when I started in functional medicine, that's what actually helped me put my thyroid condition in remission. I started working with a functional medicine doctor and a practitioner, and started doing a bunch of lab testing on myself. That's what actually made me go get certified in it, because I loved it so much. It was the only thing that helped me with my thyroid. It was the only thing that helped me get rid of these debilitating symptoms. And it's because I found root causes. I found out what was actually driving all the things on my body to tell my thyroid to be slow. And once I did that, everything started falling into place. And so it is absolutely possible to put that in remission. And I've done it myself. And I see it with my clients all the time, where those symptoms, as debilitating as they are, you can improve those. But like I mentioned, I work around the functional medicine world, and so we are not chasing symptoms. We're actually going to chase after root causes. We uncover all the layers to figure out what has your body in this state in the first place, what has your thyroid doing this in the first place. And then when you start approaching it that way, you start to uncover the things that have got you in that position in the first place, and you correct those things. And then the body just so much happier. The thyroid is so much happier. And there's no more band-aiding, because now you found root causes. So that's personally what I did. That's what I do with my clients, like I said. And so it is absolutely essential that you start looking for other things as to why the body has gotten in this position, and the thyroid itself. And you can easily get your thyroid working so much better. And it is, like I said, it's not a life sentence. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. So take those into consideration. If this resonates with you, if you feel like this is kind of the position you're in where you're like scared, worried, nervous, don't know where to go, then drop a comment below. Let me know if there's something that I can help with. If you have questions, I'm always happy to chat on here and let you know if there's something else that I could offer for you. That even if it's just a matter of, hey, you need to go get this panel, go get these things checked. Just let me know. I'm happy to chat with you. I'm happy to answer any questions. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope these tips helped you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.